and welcome to Unscripted with Jaclyn and Tommy. I'm Jaclyn Friedlander.
My name is Tommy Bickham. What's up, Jaclyn?
Not much. How are you, Tommy?
Feeling good today. Today is very learning. It's a learning
Yes.
episode of Unscripted.
Yes, because the game I picked has some learning elements to it. We are going to learn if Tyler likes what he tries, and both of us picked segments that have some sort of educational value.
Yes, we're here to teach.
To teach / entertain, because I have a feeling it's still going to be hilarious.
Yes, and I don't know if I could ever be a teacher. Maybe a substitute teacher.
Maybe.
Yeah, but not a teacher.
Or maybe teach a skill that you're really good at.
Yeah.
I feel like I could do that.
Yeah, not a whole full day of school, though.
Right.
Shout out to the teachers. Good work.
Definitely. Well, I think we should jump right into our game today.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Let the game begin. It's time for the Wheel of Games on Unscripted with Jaclyn and Tommy.
Well, today's game is something that I was inspired by social media again. I'm calling it group games. And the way this works is I'm going to kind of give you a group of animals,
Okay.
and you have to tell me what their group is. So, for example, a group of cows is a herd of cows.
Oh, that's a herd.
A group of crows is a murder of crows. Did you know that?
No, I now that you said herd makes sense. I would call that more of the moose, and then I would call the crows more of the gosh.
Oh, okay, great. So are you going to make every animal noise? I'm curious because I don't know that some of these have a specific noise, but you could if you want to.
If I know it, I'll obviously say it, but most likely I don't know any of these, so
All right.
I'll do my best.
Well, let's see. I guess we'll start with like a kind of maybe easy-ish one. What is a group of bees called?
Oh, a swarm.
Swarm of bees.
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it right.
I knew that one.
All right. What is a group of geese called?
Goose. A bunch of goose.
I think that's singular. A bunch of gooses.
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 Geeses. I don't know. What are geese?
A gaggle of geese.
That's fun to say.
Yeah,
That's,
it's kind of alliteration-y.
I can't wait to use these moving forward.
Right.
Because this
We're
time,
getting into everyday conversation.
I once called the State Farm Center the Goose Farm Center because I don't know if you've ever been there when the goose, there's so many geese around the State Farm
okay.
Center. And if you know what I'm talking about, you watch where you step. That's all I
So
gotta
now
say.
you can call it the
Yes.
Gaggle Farm Center.
That sounds way better.
We've renamed it the Gaggle Farm Center.
I love the Gaggle Farm Center.
All right, what is a group of lions called?
Oh, the den. I don't know.
All right, wait, I'll give you a clue. If you think back to the movie The Lion King,
Okay.
what do they call themselves? They're like, welcome to the...
Jungle. I don't know. Welcome to the. I don't know. You're gonna remind me, and then
The pride. The
the-
pride of lions.
Really, I didn't know that. I had no idea. The pride.
The pride.
Yes,
All right, what is a group of frogs called? I think you should do the noise for this one.
they're called the. No, wait. That's different.
Is that your frog?
No, that was me.
Don't
with
frogs say ribbit?
Yeah, they
ribbit?
say ribbit. That was me with the hiccups.
Oh,
Ribbit.
okay.
Ribbit. All right, so a group of frogs are called amphibians.
They are. That is the very fancy French way,
I don't know
apparently,
why
to
I had
say
an accent with
amphibians.
it. Let's go with group of frogs are. I don't know, the ribbits. What is
Think
it?
military.
Okay. The group-
Military frogs.
military frogs. They are the arsenals.
Close. An army of frogs.
Ah.
I can just picture frogs in their little camo outfits.
They look, it all matches. They got little
Right.
helmets on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. That'd be amazing.
All right. What is a group of penguins called?
Oh, I feel like what was it? The
You'll
Walk
prob-
of the Penguins. Remember that movie? Did you ever watch that one?
I don't know, but
It
I
was a
used to
long
always
time
quote
ago.
Happy Feet. And I hadn't
Happy
seen it for the
Feet.
longest time, but I would do marine talks and talk about the penguin that they always showed in the preview that had the ring around its neck,
Yes.
the six-pack ring. So that's the only... I eventually did watch Happy Feet. That's the only penguin movie I've watched.
Oh, man, I don't know. They are called a group of birds. All right, penguins?
There are a
birds?
colony of penguins.
Colony.
These are actually harder than I expected.
I know.
I thought you would know some of these. I don't know why I thought
Gaggle
that, but
is the
a
only one
gaggle
I'm
of
going to
bees.
keep using.
Okay, What is a group of butterflies called?
Ooh.
This one's a difficult one.
I'm sorry. First thing that came to my mind were flappers. The group of flappers.
A group of flappers? Flappy butterflies? It's much more elegant than that.
Yes, it's probably not.
And it has to do with the color of their wings, I feel like.
A group of butterflies are majestics.
That's a good guess.
I don't
It's a
know.
kaleidoscope of butterflies.
Ooh, that's fun.
That's random.
That's cool.
That is cool. All right. What about hippopotamuses?
Hippi.
Do you know what sound hippopotamuses make? Do they make a sound?
Hippo. That's what it sounds. No, they don't make a sound. They don't make a sound. It's not hippi?
No, it's
Group
not
of
hippi.
hippo or hippi? I don't know.
Apparently, it's called a bloat of hippos.
These are great.
I know.
These are getting better.
Are you remembering? Are you like
Gaggle and
clocking
bloat
these
won't
all?
leave ever.
Right. You're just gonna try and work into so there was this bloat of hippopotamuses.
When I'm driving down Devonshire and a bunch of gaggles,
Right, a gaggle.
go by me, I can't wait to scream, "Get your gaggle out of here!" All right, what's next?
Okay, what about chickens?
Coops.
They live in coops,
Yeah,
yes.
chickens are a flock of...
Yes, a flock of chickens.
Flock of seagulls, thank you.
By your face, I feel like you were trying to get to the word and your subconscious said it for you.
Yes, no, I knew that one. No, I didn't. And
You
no, I
get
didn't.
credit for it.
Thank you.
Points awarded.
Yes, I knew what I was doing.
Okay, what about an owl or group of owls?
Group of who's? Who?
Who?
I don't know. What's the owls?
Do you remember that wise old owl commercial where it was how many licks does
Yes,
it take to
for the
get to the
Tootsie
Tootsie?
Pop,
That
yes.
commercial is back. I saw that commercial on the air the other day and I was like, this is from like when
It still
Tommy and
holds
I were
up.
kids.
And that owl is not
yes.
nice. He just eats the whole sucker.
He does. 1, 2, 3.
Takes 3 bites. So I have no idea. Him and his boys are called...
A parliament of owls. Could you imagine that with their little white parliament wigs?
They're in Springfield. That's probably
Right.
why, yeah.
All right. This is my other favorite one, partly because it's one of my favorite animal species, octopuses. What's a group of octopuses called?
I don't know. Something with their tentacles or legs.
This one's really difficult and
I don't
so
know.
random.
Please tell me.
A consortium of octopuses.
Consortium. That's
All right.
good.
What about a group of kangaroos?
Kangai.
I feel like you're just making up words at this point.
I am big time. They're the pouches.
That'd be cool. I feel like a group of kangaroos should be like the Pouch Clan or something,
pouches.
but it's a mob.
Okay.
A mob of kangaroos.
Ooh,
What about
careful.
zebras?
Zebras? They're the stripes. I don't know.
Fruit stripe gum.
Fruits.
It's-
So good.
Remember
For
that
5
stuff?
seconds.
Right.
Really good stuff.
A dazzle of
Oh,
zebras.
Really? Wow.
Ooh, this
these are good.
is a good one too. What about vultures? A group of vultures.
Oh, they're scary. I don't know.
They are kind of scary.
Yeah, I don't know. A group of vultures are called.
A committee of vultures. That's actually even more scary because you get a bunch of vultures together for a committee. What are they plotting?
Yeah, it's
on
never
their-
good to be in front of a committee.
Right. Or a subcommittee. Are their babies like a subcommittee of vultures?
Probably. Yeah.
All right. What about camels?
Camels. Those are called the hunchbacks.
Caravan of camels.
Okay. There you
All
go.
right. And then I figured I'd go very easy for the last ones, hopefully, although I didn't know that I knew either of these. Dogs and cats. So what is a group of dogs called?
Oh, like it's raining dogs and cats. Oh, wait, just the dogs?
Just the dogs.
I don't know. That's a group of dogs.
Think wolves. Do you know what a group of wolves is called? Because it's the same as
pack?
dogs. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So a dog pack. And then what about cats? This one's
The meows. I don't
the
know.
best musical ever.
Cats.
A clouder of cats.
Oh, a clouder.
Yeah,
That's-
to me it looked like clam chowder. So
Yes.
from now on, I'm just gonna say that's a clam chowder of cats when I see a bunch of cats.
Look out for the clouders.
Look out for the clouders. So yeah, that's
That
the
was
groups
fun.
of things game.
That was fun. The gaggles.
We learned a lot of stuff that was actually much harder than I thought it was gonna be.
It was, but we learned something today.
Yes. All right. Well, keep hanging out with us because when we come back, Tommy and I both have some really fun segments to show you. So stick around. Welcome back to Unscripted with Jaclyn and Tommy. I'm Jaclyn Friedlander.
What's up? It's Tommy, and there was a gaggle of geese out in front of State Farm Center I was hanging out with during the break.
During that break. You mean the Gaggle Farm Center?
The Gaggle Farm Center, yes. Sorry. All right. What's next?
So what's next is some clips from CI Living. So I have chosen a clip that is very educational with our weatherman, Adam Sherwinski. So take a look at this.
Before we even get started, safety first, right? We've got our lab coats on so we don't get our clothes all messed up. But I want to make sure you have your goggles there.
Thank you very much.
That you brought in, but I want to, kind of royally display them. There you go.
Hand them over. I like that you already have yours on.
I was excited. I wanted to wear them.
And so today, this experiment, I've brought some supplies for us. We have vegetable oil.
Okay.
We have 2 mason jars filled with water.
Okay.
And then we have a variation of this experiment. So we also have an extra glass of water and some white wine vinegar. And then we have food coloring, glitter, and an Alka-Seltzer tablet. And Adam, since we've had an interesting history of almost burning things down and spilling things, I actually remembered paper towels today.
Yes, good. That's going to be very useful today. All right, so you kind of were the one who kind of pitched this idea, so I'm going to let you kind of take a little bit more of the reins, but
okay.
I can talk about the sciencey stuff right after. So tell us what's the directions there, Jaclyn?
Okay, so you put about half a mason jar of water into a container, and then you fill the other half with the vegetable oil. And so I'm told vegetable oil works the best. And then you kind of let it settle for a second. So I'll let you pour yours in while we kind of give that a minute. Yeah, you can pour it in. Maybe save a little bit of extra room because you're going to try the variation with the vinegar as opposed to the Alka-Seltzer. And we're kind of going to do a compare and contrast and see what works best.
One thing I want people to notice before we even really get into the fun part of making it be more like a lava lamp is that look how it kind of separates already. You probably noticed this at home when you have a greasy pan when you're trying to clean. If you're just putting water on it, kind of just bounces right off, right?
Right.
That's because oil and grease and fat, things that we have in cooking, those are hydrophobic. Water they got to separate. They don't like to be mixed in with each other. Kind of like when you have that bottle of salad dressing and you got to shake it up real quick. It's kind of the same process. They don't like to mix. They're hydrophobic. So there you go.
And you can also see now that they've separated, you can see the color differentiation.
Right, and you can see that the oil's a little bit higher on top and then the water's on the bottom. Again, separate. There's a separate layer between the two. They don't mix in like chocolate milk. You can put the powder in there for the chocolate milk. Or salt and water. It doesn't work like that.
That's not how it goes.
Okay.
All right, next step. I am going to put food coloring directly into mine.
Okay.
I'm sure it doesn't surprise anybody. I'm making a blue lava lamp today, so I'm going to put some of those droplets in there. And then
look like boba, yeah.
They do look like boba. If you've never had boba tea,
boba tea.
They're
It looks like a little
delicious.
Yes.
And then for you, I would say you should put some vinegar in that. And then what color would you like to make your lava lamp?
I want mine to be green.
All right, so he's going to go with green.
Okay.
I feel like a lot of the blue has gotten stuck in the oil. I'm wondering if I needed to put it directly into the water, but that's why we're experimenting. And then I am going to start dropping the Alka-Seltzer tablets in mine and see what happens.
All right.
See if we can see oh yeah, look at that, it's already bubbling up.
All right, there you go.
How cool is that?
So it's a lava lamp without the lava.
I was gonna say.
Or the lamp.
But look at this motion up here at the top.
Yeah, the rising motion, yeah.
Yeah, so if this was real lava, Adam.
First of all, we would not be, we'd have to have way different gear. I mean, we have safety goggles on, but we need something a little bit more substantial.
Right, a fire extinguisher, perhaps.
So everyone kind of goes, what's the difference between magma and lava? Well, magma is in the ground. I'm not a geologist, but I know enough about science. You know, magma was in the ground. So when you have a volcano, what's coming out of the volcano, that's lava being spewed out, pouring over it, deep inside.
So that was lava lamp making. What do you think,
cool.
Tommy?
That was awesome. I don't know how it works. You guys kind of helped explain it, but yeah. Have you ever had a real lava lamp?
You know, I feel like I should have when I was a kid, but I don't remember ever having a lava lamp. I had friends who had them, but I feel like the closest thing I had to a lava lamp was what we just made there. What about you?
Yeah, no, I never had one. My buddy, my roommate in college had one. He brought it, and it would take forever to work. That's why I like these, because you can just make them work right away.
Exactly. You just put the Alka-Seltzer in and they bubble right up.
Yeah, so that was really cool. Really good stuff.
Well, thanks. And I know that my nieces made their own, because they sell them in kits too. So if you don't want to have to like get your own vinegar, oil, a mason jar, all that stuff, they do, I know, make lava lamp kits that you can just get a kit and then it's easier for kids. And I think they come with stickers and they look more like an actual lava lamp and stuff like that.
Or you could do what you guys did and just get it done.
Do it DIY style.
Love it.
And then what is your segment for today?
I went to Bloomington, and I, in Bloomington, visited the Ewing Manor, and I learned all about the story about it. And boy, there's just a really big mansion in the middle of Bloomington. It's insane. Check this out. I'm in Bloomington. I'm at the Ewing Manor, and I'm joined by Tony. Thanks for having me here today.
Oh, you're welcome, Tommy. We're happy to have you.
So we're going to show you all of the Ewing Manor, but Tony, you have so much knowledge on the Ewings and how they ended up here. So can you tell us, how did this manor or this mansion, how did it come to be?
So, well, Davis Ewing, we'll start with him, was born in Bloomington in 1876. And his father was James Stevenson Ewing, whose first cousin was L.A. Ewing Stevenson I, who was our vice president.
Wow.
So Davis was a native of Bloomington. He was in Chicago around 1905, well, actually in 1905, and he met a young woman named Hazel Buck, and they fell in love. And one of the common things they had in common was they were both Christian Scientists. So they married in 1907, and Davis brought his young bride back to Bloomington.
So they got married, and they ended up coming here to Bloomington. Did they build the house together? How did this house come to be, in what year?
So originally they built a house in 1911 on East Olive, and that house still stands today. It was sort of a prototype for this house, much smaller. Mm-hmm. And in 1924, they went on a world tour. And they were gone 14 months. Davis took over 2,500 photos of architecture from around the world. So when they came back to the States, they bought 60 acres here at the edge of Bloomington and decided to build their home.
Wow. So they came back from a world tour and kind of filled the house with some awesome artifacts?
We have a lot of artifacts, yes, from the world tour. And each room tells a story of the different countries that they visited. So it's not a regular like four-square house or a typical house that you would see in the States.
So how long did they live here? Could you tell us a little about that story of who stayed in this house and how long they were here? So
they built the house between 1928 and 29, mm-hmm. So we're almost 100 years old. And in 1929, when they moved in September, they had a big open house. And in February of 1930, Davis and Hazel, they grew apart and they did divorce. Mm-hmm. So Hazel lived here the remaining of her life until her death in 1969.
So Hazel was here for a majority of this house. Did anybody else live here with Hazel?
So at the time, their oldest son, which they adopted, had already launched as an adult, so he never lived here. But their youngest son, who they raised as their son, today we would call it like a foster child, mm-hmm. Nelson Ewing, he was 12, so he grew up here. But their two sons' grandchildren grew up here, so the grandchildren have lots of interesting stories.
Thank you so much, Tony.
You're welcome.
Such a great place and such a cool story of Hazel keeping this place awesome, and thank you so much again.
Yeah, it was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, and if you want to check out everything going on here in Bloomington at the Ewing Manor, you could go to ciliving.tv. Yeah.
That was cool. Awesome. Hazel was my grandmother's name.
Well, it's all meant to be here on today.
Yeah.
Hazel was awesome. She is such a cool lady, and learning about her and how she lived her life in that mansion. They had their own tennis court. Back in the early 1900s, that was a big deal.
That's crazy. I was going to say, people have that now.
Right.
Or there are tennis courts in parks.
Yeah.
But that's nuts for that time period, I feel like.
And going through that house, I mean, you just saw a snippet. We could have made a whole 2 hours of, like, there are so many, like, I don't want to call them trap doors, but there's just so many doors that lead to, the house was so big.
Maybe, are they like secret passageways?
Yeah,
okay.
It was very interesting. There was one where, like, if you saw, there was like where you would, pull your car up or their horse carriages up.
Right.
If you looked on the ground, there was like, I don't know, just this tile that looked like see-through, but apparently there was a room underneath right where they would pull their cars up and stuff. So there's
Yeah,
even rooms
cool.
underneath throughout the whole land. So
Neat.
it's really cool. And then they have a Shakespeare Fest there too. We didn't get into
Oh,
that
cool.
is going on there. So there's so much going on.
Yeah,
at
they
that
have a
place.
lot, it sounds like.
It's awesome. You got to check out the Ewing Manor. They open up in just a little bit. They're closed right now for the winter, but in the
Nice.
spring they're back. So
And then they'll be back.
yeah.
All right, well, it is time to take another short break, and when we come back, we are going to see what Tyler is going to try for today's episode, so stick around. Welcome back to Unscripted with Jaclyn and Tommy. I'm Jaclyn Friedlander.
What's up, Jaclyn? It's Tommy. This is the best part of the show.
Yes, this is the part where we invite Tyler, who is one of our CI Living cameramen, onto the show, and he tries something, whether it's a food, an activity, a magic trick, and today it is going to be a food. So welcome to the show, Tyler.
Hey, Jaclyn. Hey, Tommy. How's it going?
What up, Tyler? It's been a long time no see since we saw you in the CI Living studio.
I'm ready to try something. Let's do it.
All right, so what are you trying today?
I have an interesting combination of mini gherkin stuffed olives. It's sweet gherkin pickles mixed with a green olive. So
That sounds very interesting. I feel like it reminds me of the day that you put a chip on a cookie it's just like kind of a mix of everything. So
Like sweet
can we
and salty.
see what it looks like?
I've
Here we go.
never heard of something like this in my life.
Oh, you're eating it on a fork.
look
Okay.
at this.
There you go.
I thought it was an animal.
Wait, does it have a toothpick in the bottom, or is that just like
It's just
the
part
tail
of
the olive?
It's a tail, yeah.
Tail, the olive.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you
But
just
isn't
put
that
the whole-
interesting?
Are you
Yeah.
gonna put the whole thing in your mouth?
Yes,
Probably.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, he's going in. God, that looks good.
I wonder if there's cheese in it too. Like it feels like, or is it just an olive and a pickle? Oh, we got Chef's kiss. He's still chewing, but that's a good sign.
It's a big bite.
It's
a big olive.
Really good. I
Yeah.
have problems taking big bites and trying to talk on CI Living. It's bad. It's
And
not
is it
easy.
just the pickle and olive and nothing else, or is there cheese in it?
There's just a pickle and the olive.
Interesting.
salty?
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll wait till you're done chewing.
I'm done chewing.
Okay. This looks like it'd be good in like a Bloody Mary or one of those drinks, you know, put it on a stick.
Right.
Whatever those drinks.
Yeah, like a
you
garnish for a
Yeah.
drink,
Put-
ultimately.
Or yeah, you know how they put like a cheeseburger, a piece of steak, and I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
Like a little bit of everything.
On a stick. All right, Tyler.
All right, yeah. So hold on, let me see. I really need to label these sound effects because I don't know which button does which. So, Tyler, what do you rate this?
I rate this an 8 out of 10.
8 out of
It's
10.
really good.
I don't think
yeah,
we have
really
a
good.
specific noise for that, so I'm not gonna just randomly push
8
it.
out of 10. Way to
But
go.
that's good. Okay, so pickle stuffed olive. I know you can buy these in a jar, but you can also just make these at home. Take a little tiny pickle and stuff it in an olive and see if it's as delicious as Tyler's was.
I actually order these off of Amazon.
Oh,
so,
do you?
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
ready for
Nice.
you.
Ready.
Cool.
Awesome, man. Great work today, Tyler.
All right, we have about 2 minutes for some jokes if you guys want to try and solve these dad
Let's
jokes.
do
We
it.
got this.
All right. What do you call a nocturnal bird wearing a suit of armor?
That is, it's an owl. It's an owl, Tyler. You know this. That's an owl in
A suit of armor is the clue here.
like Robin Hood in tights, owl in tights.
I just want to keep who it just keeps popping in my head.
It is a night owl.
Oh, duh. That
That
makes
was
sense.
not the.
Did you just bleep me out?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's. Yeah, none of the sound effects are doing anything. So we'll have to do it manually. But
Very good. Very good.
I kind of like that noise.
Hey, who said that?
It's like Morse code.
That was haha.
Right. Haha. Excellent. All right.
What's that?
What does Dracula do best?
I sucks people's blood from their neck.
That's what he literally does. But in the case of this dad joke, what does Dracula do best?
Sorry.
Think a character from Sesame Street that was a vampire.
The Count?
Yes, he counts.
He's the Count.
What does Dracula do best? Count. He counts.
Oh, man, I thought it was like read Twilight or something.
Oh.
Sorry.
I mean, that's just an activity. He's a very literate Dracula.
Great reading. All right.
Speaking of literacy,
Yes.
what did the couple who met while working at an instruction book company name their kid? This one's actually really funny.
I don't know. This is our last joke too. So
Yeah.
what
Did the couple who met while working at an instructional book company name their kid?
This is a funny joke already. I don't know. What did they name that guy?
I have no idea.
Manual. That's actually really good. But right. Yeah.
Great stuff.
Let's try and do it all together. 1, 2, 3. But I think we've added an extra bump. Well, that about wraps up Unscripted with Jaclyn and Tommy for today. Tyler, thank you for being our guest today and trying a new food. And we hope that you will tune in to the next Unscripted. Thank you again for watching.